What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new Dragon Ball Legends video on Dragon Ball Central. Today, I'm going to be going over exactly how things went down for Day 2 of the Dragon Ball Legends Battle Royale, and we're going to do some daily summons. Let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, guys, so we were 3-0 coming out of Day 1. If you want to see yesterday's matches, then go ahead and check the last video that I uploaded, but today's matches were a lot of the same. We went ahead and got into our first match. It was against a movie team. Person opted to use Pikkon, Super Broly, and OG Green Cooler. Now, all three of them are very, very good, but I was able to take out Cooler very, very quickly by getting him into kind of a rotation. It was weird because it wasn't a true rotation, but he did switch in Cooler, and I was able to switch in Chilled, and it was just not good for him whatsoever. So we took down Cooler very, very quickly, got a Rising Rush, and was able to sort of bait him into this false sense of security where he vanished the wrong move. And then I Rising Rushed his Pikkon, took out Pikkon very early, and then for the rest of the match, it was me kind of just waffling around, waiting to be able to have Chilled taken out, or just take down the Broly with Chilled. But honestly, you get such a significant buff by taking, the buff from Chilled when he does go down against Broly, so I figured that we might as well just go, Chilled versus Broly once Broly takes Chilled out. If we bait out a Rising Rush or something, that'd be perfect, or an Ultimate or whatever else, then that'd be awesome. And then that buff would mean that we would easily win no matter what, since we still had Cooler, we still had Final Form Frieza. There was no way it was going any different. Next up, we went up against sort of an oddball team. It definitely didn't have any synergies whatsoever, honestly. Like, it was just sort of everything thrown together. We had Goku Black, we had Fury Broly, we had Ultimate Gohan, we had a whole bunch of stuff that's just random and not really going to synergize very well. We also had Super Saiyan God Vegeta, Caulifla, and Cooler in the back. So again, just very, very low synergy there. 10,500 BRP. So, someone that's won a few matches, but at the same time, they maybe aren't at a perfect level, as far as their win-loss is concerned. Maybe they've lost the match and they were going into their 6th and final match of the day, and then they lost another match because we took them down handily, my dudes. It was a pretty easy match, all said and done. Again, I feel like I'm saying that a lot now, but I've been throwing down perfect Rising Rushes. You guys are seeing in these matches, they're really, really well placed. I've been waiting for the perfect timing on it. Sometimes you wait a little bit longer than you would otherwise. You bait out a switch and you Rising Rush the thing you actually want to take out. And that's exactly what we did in this case, I baited out first Fury Broly. We took him out very, very early, which was perfect. Then we went ahead and lost Chilled, which was unfortunate. But you know what? It was okay, because then we switched in Final Form Frieza and absolutely destroyed our opponent's Goku Black. And then we're able to, immediately afterwards, without, the utility that Ultimate Gohan provided there on the Switch, we were able to take out Ultimate Gohan very easily too. And that was really it, guys. As far as that 5th match is concerned, just not a whole lot of opposition there. All right, guys, and for my 6th and final match of the day, I was 5-0. I was feeling good. Things were going super, super well. And we went into another 10,500 BRP player, so definitely someone that could be 4-1 or could be 3-0 for the queue. We just don't know at this point. But with that said, definitely was a very interesting matchup. There were a few supports that were like singular supports. In this case, we did see the God Key buff going from Goku to Vegeta, because we did see Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta. So definitely very, very powerful team there. And we also saw a Super Broly. Again, a very obvious inclusion, very common inclusion. And again, going to be very easy to take out if you can get the 1v1 on the rotation with the Final Form Frieza. And then the final 3rd slot for the active team we saw is an OG Green Cooler. A very interesting decision. I've been seeing a lot of Coolers the past couple days in not only my matchups, but other matchups. Let me know if you, down in the comments, if you've seen a lot of Green Cooler as well. I think that's a very interesting thing to be adding to a team like this, but it was interesting, and it was fun, to go up against and all. It definitely got a solid job done. We actually went ahead and we Rising Rush with Final Form Cooler against OG Cooler. He survived with a little over 250,000 HP. Definitely a very, very powerful tank in that sense. Type advantage, so maybe not the best tank at a neutral sense, but very, very nice to be able to just throw in a type advantage and soak up the damage, be able to survive, and then keep on rolling. And we actually got very lucky with Chilled. I got Rising Rushed by the opposing Super Broly. Did about 500,000 damage to Chilled, but we guessed it correctly, which was fantastic. We're able to go ahead and reverse that into a nice combo, taking out Super Broly and basically guaranteeing that we were going to win the matchup. And since that's a kind of a tilting experience, I figured that the guy, he'd try to see if he could go ahead and sort of make the comeback, sort of mount the comeback, so to speak, but it didn't work out for him at all. We were able to get second and final Rising Rush off on Cooler to go ahead and finish things off after taking out Super Saiyan God Vegeta for the 6-0 victory, guys. And we are looking at 1/3 of what we are going to need, and things are going to get much more difficult moving forward, but the matches so far have not been that difficult, honestly, guys. It feels a little bit cocky saying that, but at the same time, 6-0 right now, and I feel like we haven't even been very close to losing at any point in this entire experience at this point in time. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and jump into our YOLO summons for the day. We've got a few of them, starting off with the Master Pack number 2. Again, please let me know down in the comments below how you're doing in the Legends Battle Royale. I'm really excited to see if any of us can actually make it to Vegas. Again, it would be an absolutely fantastic opportunity for a basically paid vacation to be able to play a video game in a competitive way on like a live stream or whatever else, and be able to get, a nice souvenir varsity jacket with like the Legends logo or whatever on it. I don't know exactly how it's going to go, but it'll probably look cool. And then someone's going home with that champion belt, which would also be super, super dope. So, all in all, it's a really, really neat opportunity. And again, mad shout out to Bandai for going ahead and not only just organizing everything, but giving us all this opportunity in game. It's not an in-person qualifier or anything like that. They're trying to do it in game. They're trying to do it right by everybody else that's playing and stuff. And I really can appreciate that. Even though, some things aren't the best in implementation. Some of the things they've done haven't been perfect. A lot of the things that they've done haven't been perfect, let's be honest here. But definitely can give them props where they're due. And I think with the way they're handling this event, it's pretty nice, guys. So, yeah, hopefully one of us can make it. We're seeing quite a few 6-0s so far. I've seen quite a few in the comments. So definitely kind of excited to see how things go moving forward. But again, it's going to get much, much, much more difficult to keep a perfect record. And by the end of it, barely anybody is going to be 18-0. We are not doing very good on these YOLO summons, guys. I'm a little bit disappointed, not gonna lie. We're definitely saving right now. I cannot recommend enough that you go ahead and just save your Chrono Crystals right now. Very important, because we're gonna get some crazy, crazy stuff coming in the next few months. I'd imagine the next banner is probably only a few days out, so we'll see what happens with that. Hero Turtle is god dang, dude, and the dry streak continues. No sparkings today, unfortunately, but that is gonna be about it for this one. Thank you guys again so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you're enjoying these sort of retrospective videos where I go over my gameplay, show a little snippet of what went down, please let me know down in the comments below. Would love to hear it. And again, please let me know how you did in the tournament for day 2 and day 3. I really, really do want to hear how you guys are doing. And otherwise, that's going to be it for this one. Thank you so much for watching. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Till then, peace.